All right, we are live. Twitter, YouTube, however you're consuming this show. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of it. It's the Market Watch. What the hell does this mean? What does this mean? It's the Market Watch. What the hell are you watching? We're watching a market. We're watching your market, our market, everybody's market here. We're beating it because we're getting the best price across the board. And it's a proven fact, no longer theory, that over time, if you keep getting the best, not better, but best, what the hell happened here? Best price out there, you're going to win. You're going to win. You're going to win. You're going to win. That's what we do. Don't mess with me, man. I killed a snake today. Now, not with my bare hands. Let me just get that out there. And this is bigger than like me coming out and saying, I changed a tire today. This was pretty big. With my own, borrowed goalie stick. Just bang, right away. I think you can look at that, honestly, as a great sign. Shander killed the snake with a hockey stick today. And you know what? We're going to hit all our bets. That's really it. We're going to hit all our bets. So what do I need from you? I need you to jump in right away. If you're watching across the board, thumbs up, subscribe. You know all of that. We're going to go to the OddsShopper premium tool. Why? Because I can't get enough of it. And I'm going to get it to you less than a cup of coffee a day. So, come on, let's do it. Home run plays right away. That's why you're here. Home run plays, right? I'm not an idiot. I know what you want. So let's start this sucker up. Now, I'm going to show you here what we have rated and what pops from an EV standpoint. So, by the way, don't play Danny Mendick tonight. Whatever you do not play Danny Mendick at all tonight, all right? This is a no-go. Whatever you were thinking of doing with Danny Mendick tonight, don't do it. Because you will not get anywhere remotely close to fair value on these odds. Even at plus 1,200, you ain't getting jack shit back. Don't do it. Anybody you want us to look up, any names, any comments, anything you have, anything at all across the board, doesn't have to be baseball. If we have it on the OddsShopper tool, I'll check it out there for you. But as important as it is to highlight these three, these are our top three, really our only right now, 3 home run plays that are popping. As much as it's important and necessary to highlight Julks, Colas, and Suzuki, Danny Mendick is the worst play on the board tonight. Like, really, this is the worst, absolute worst thing you can do. So it's Dinger Wednesday for us, and we've just given you one in Corey Julks and another same-game parlay in Colas and Suzuki. Just humor me, will you? Let me get the app. I can't do this on the computer anymore. Is anybody else experiencing this, by the way? Like, I can't bet on a computer anymore in Pennsylvania. The only place I can bet right now is on a phone. It can't just be me. I think Lofty was mentioning about this on a Slack call one day. There's like 15 people on the Slack call. They're all higher than me when it comes to the hierarchy. So I might have been tuned out here or there. But I do remember him mentioning, like, I can't even bet on the computer anymore. Can you? If you live in Pennsylvania. Or if you don't live in Pennsylvania, if you live in a legal state. It's insane. Like, I'm constantly on the phone. Constantly. Like, okay, yeah, let me punch this in here. Let me punch this in here. Now I can look up odds, but some places I can't even get in. Let's see what it looks like. It's all right. Just bear with me here. I'm pulling it up. Let's just see what it looks like on FanDuel. Because these 3 home run plays in Julks, Colas, and Suzuki, they're the ones for us. They are the top plays that we have. They're beating the market. It's just the best play you could possibly have from a home run standpoint. Look at the difference between that and Danny Mendick. Come on, cuz. Don't let me Mendick you. Don't get it done. By the way, how about the new FanDuel where they have like the name and the team and the face? All right, to home run tonight, let's look at what this breaks down to. Suzuki, again, we've got him at 6-1. That hasn't changed. Oscar Colas at 9-1. This is a plus 75.98 same game parlay. Okay, there you have it. You want parlays, you want big player tickets, you want massive victories. We just gave you one. Now, we're going to do this every day. I know that the show or the 15 or so minutes I'm with you doesn't scream assembly and order by any means. That's not usually what I'm associated with. But this is what we're going to do every day. All right, we're going to come out from a home run standpoint. We're going to build a nice little round robin, or in this case, a same game parlay. And in fact, you want to go same game parlay X, that's fine. I'm just going to build Call Us and Suzuki in that same game. We'll get some bets to sweat on the big board, and we'll build a parlay. That's it. And if you've ever killed a snake with your bare hands, then you're a better human being than me. I had to use a goalie stick. And I'm glad nobody filmed that. I wasn't screeching or shrieking or screaming, but, you know, you turn into like Scarface, right? Like, what is that? And that's just your way of dealing with it, so you don't screech, so you don't like, and run away and hide. I mean, it was a garden snake probably like this wide in my basement, little one there. All right, okay. And it's just like, I told you. And you just slamming this hockey stick and hoping that you can hit it. I cut in half. I thought it was going to spawn again like some Marvel character. But it stayed right. It stayed right. All right, let's go to this north side, south side battle. I'm putting it in my bet. Now I'm betting this as we speak, okay? I don't want to hear anything back from you, any negativity. This is hitting. Saya Suzuki, Oscar Colas. All right, 75.98. All right, put a quarter unit on that and thank me in the morning. Look at that. Okay. I mean, it was like a hack job. Not a leg, huh? I mean, it was something like I was just, you got to, man. You have to. Because otherwise, that snake will take over. The snake's in your head. I'm looking around here like Cube out here. This snake's out here that big. Remember that? Well, what the hell was it? Anaconda? John Voight's finest. I think J-Lo was in that. Wait a second. That might be one of the most, if you just look at the cast, right? Like if you just look at the cast individually, this might be one of the most, all right, here, this is your homework for you. You have to find, as I go out and give you more here on the OddsShopper Premium tool, let's go to the best bets out there. We'll sort by EV and see what we have across the board. Quintana, I like it, under 3.5 at plus 120. Woo! Hey, by the way, before we get to Sepp Straka and even hit a little 3M, you out there, you find, okay, a movie, a worse movie with a better cast. How about that? Like Anaconda might be the all-time worst movie that fits the Venn diagram, right? Which is like in the middle here. See that little spot? Boop. Oh, you can't do that, right? Like whatever. I'm sorry. But I don't know any better. I'm just naive. You've got John Voight, Jennifer Lopez, Ice Cube, Owen Wilson, Eric Stoltz, Danny Trejo. I rest my case. Jose Quintana under 3.5 Ks plus 120. If I wasn't already in on this bet, then we would be doing something with this. But the Discord knows. The Discord knows. Look at this. Just look at this. At any given point, I just want you to take a large zoom out look at what we're doing here. On any given day, this is what you have. Look at this. Across the board, you've got a K prop right away. Our top K prop is under 3.5 for Jose Quintana. Now, I'm tied into the Discord with something else, so I can't give that out here as a bet to sweat. But you see, this is just ridiculous. Why is this such a good bet? Because at plus 120, it's beating everybody else. Plus 108, the true odds. Okay, PointsBet doing their thing, cooking you up a little bit, but everybody else is below. Right down to FanDuel. Shame on them. Asking you to lay minus 106. Are you out of your freaking mind? Look, both of these guys have been playing out of their skull. If I can just step away from the world of baseball, we gave you Corey Julks. Julk him. Look at this, though. On any given day, you've got baseball, you've got a home run prop, you've got a tournament matchup for the 3M, and you have UFC here. Bet Rivers. Over 1.5 total rounds for Medic versus Semmelsberger. And I got to be honest with you, it doesn't matter if you couldn't pick either one of these guys out of a lineup. You know that you're beating the mark. You're beating Penny at minus 141, D-Vigd, and you're beating DraftKings, who decided to go above. You don't think they know what they're doing? Come on. Let's get a bet to sweat in here. Oh, by the way, you also have college football. You also have Wyoming getting 14.5, that little hook there. All right. Rodon under 6.5 Ks. I wonder if that's 5.5 elsewhere. Might be. Plus 104. Okay, you have a couple of places you can work this here, but FanDuel, how about that? FanDuel. So PointsBet has dropped just a little bit. That would be refreshed. FanDuel's the place to go. Okay. Hey, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to go ahead and refresh just to make sure everything is on the level here, on the money. Again, you have a name you want us to look it up. Go ahead. Give us it. Fire it away. Yeah, I was worried a little bit about that. Okay. So it's still good on FanDuel. Just dropped a little bit on PointsBet, but that's fine. That's what we knew. So let's go to this Subway Series. I hate that stupid thing. Oh, the Subway Series. Carlos Rodon under 6.5 Ks. All right. That's our first bet to sweat. At plus 110, we know we're getting a great deal there. Go ahead. Half unit, full unit, whatever you like to bet. That's our full bet to sweat right there. We've got more. And we got to build a parlay before we get out of here, right? Another money line play there. Darius Flowers. We got to check with Narco Cop, see what he thinks about this. But at plus 220, we know we're getting a great price. So that's the big thing right here. Look at this. 2-1. Man, I'm getting this Darius Flowers, dude. 2-1 over at DraftKings. Okay, I'm getting him at plus 220 on FanDuel. Well, what? Well, what? I'm getting 20 points better, 20 cents better every single time over this, every single time I make out. If we lose, we both lose, right? Like, okay, great. If we both lose, what if we win? Well, if we win over time, this is just accumulating and accumulating. 4 or 5 times in there, you've got a full unit more, right? That's how crazy this shit is. It's beyond easy, isn't it? I mean, it really is beyond easy. We need one more bet to sweat. I love totals. Whenever we have a plus EV total, you can ask Ben Raza. I'm all over it. I think that's our strength here when it comes to either FanDuel, BetMGM, finding edge in totals, which are not easy to do on a sharp book like Penny or with our algorithm, what have you. So at minus 108, we see this also at minus 110 is playable on DraftKings. Mets, Nats, that's tomorrow. That's the problem. Okay. Over 8.5. That's on BetMGM, though. See? So this is what you wanted to do. I know you. I know what you wanted to do. You wanted to take that Carlos Rodon K prop on FanDuel and just say, well, okay, we'll just play it on FanDuel. Why? You don't have to parlay everything. In fact, this bet is great. Great on BetMGM. We have links to all these books below. There's no reason why you shouldn't be signing up. Come on in. Come on in. As I mentioned, I got to let you know here, 70% off your first month below. There's links. There are links. There are links. Chalkboard. You're here. Why don't you hang up on that? Look, there's a see that? It's a QR code. That means you just take that picture phone over there, man, and just take a picture. Bang. You're in on Chalkboard. You didn't even have to leave here. And you're in on Chalkboard. Funny how that works, right? Man, we got to build a parlay. I know folks are eagerly waiting for the parlay. Appreciate you all being here big time. Again, the comments are always open. Love to hear from you. If you have anything to say, including anything negative, that's fine. I can take it. I'm a big boy. Boy, I'm not fading Ronald Acuna. All right, let's go back to that. This is our second bet to sweat. It's in the same game. Okay, but it's not a same game parlay because we're not getting that price that we want over at FanDuel. In order to be winning bettors, we have to be strict. Okay, we have to be. It's like whatever faith you are in, like whatever faith you partake, there is a sector of, or sect, if you will, right? In this case of faith, that is truly the most orthodox. And orthodox is across the board. It's not just like my orthodox. I'm talking about anybody has a super conservative orthodox, and I don't mean conservative politics. I mean just stringent, following the damn rules. If it says you can't eat this on a certain day, well, then you're not eating this on a certain day. You have to apply it the same way, the same lifestyle. A lot of you eat better than me. A lot of you are better shaped than me. A lot of you just look better than me, all right? With naturally or just shit you're putting on your face, whatever it may be. You work at it. It's a routine. It's something that you have to every single day make sure that you're sticking to this regimen. It's the same thing. I know you want a same game parlay this thing on FanDuel and take that bad number at minus 118. Just play them separate. All right, play the over 8.5. That's one bet to sweat at BetMGM minus 110. The other, well, that's Carlos Rodon. Just get on over to BetMGM. I'm doing that there. We got links below for you and all. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy stuff. You ready? Let's build a parlay before we get out of here. Where do you want to go? I like looking ahead of time at what the tool has for us with plus EV. And here, like Caesars, for example, is only 2%. DraftKings, let's see. Okay, 14%. That's something we can work with. How about FanDuel? 13%. Let's start on DK. Why not? Remember, don't play the one on Thursday that we gave you. Play the over 8.5 here. All right? 8.5. That's Rodon, first one. That's the second one there. There we go. Over 8.5. Bang. Look, man, just put this in, bet it, and forget it. Let's build a parlay. Are you here? Are you with me? You ready? I love it, man. Green wave. We got to get all college football out of here. Oh, jeez. Get them out. Get them out. Get them out. Get them out. All right. Boy, are we going Frankie? We've got a 51% chance of this hitting, and it's plus 105. That means this is a great bet, according to us. We're staying away from Francisco Alvarez doing anything. These are tough bets. Tough bets. See, now we've got this one in here. Sorry, folks. We're going to have to move away from DraftKings. We're going to have to go instead to FanDuel and see what we can find here. Bang. Out. College football's out. Okay. Now we got something to work with. In fact, this might be it. There's nothing wrong with this. All right, go on over to FanDuel. See, now what we found here is another play at under 9, which is still beating the market. It's not, remember what we had. Oh, no, damn it, this is 727. Why did you say something out there? You let me act the fool? Come on, folks. Boy, are we not going to be able to do anything for tonight? These are 0. You shouldn't be playing 0. I can't bet on PointsBet. I can't bet on Sugar House. I can't bet on Unibet. I can't bet on Bet Rivers. So I'm going to places where I, too, can bet with you. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of some zeros, less than 1. This is it, folks. We do not have much option here when it comes to what the market is providing. So I think I'm going to do this instead. Now, let's do that. This is it, folks. All right. Get you what I can when I can. This is what the market is dictating. So let's go on back to BetMGM, Old Faithful here. And on the way out, we'll play this parlay here. This is what we get. All right. This is what it's not always what you want. All right. I'm not trying to paraphrase or just dance around a Rolling Stones lyric. I'm just explaining to you that you really can't just come in here and force a play. Sometimes it's just what the market has available to you. Braves, Red Sox over 9. That moved already on BetMGM. So we're going to have to go alt. Go to alt totals. Over 9 right now, I see, is at minus 155. That's accurate. So last thing here for you to keep an eye on, this Mets-Yankees game starting 45 minutes from Mark. Under a half total bags for your guy, your boy out there, Frankie. Now, Francisco, just got to keep this dude off the freaking base path. That's it. And remember, it's Alvarez. All right? Not Lindor. Under a half bag, plus 237. I'm putting a half unit on this. Bet is in, folks. The bet is in. And so are we. We're out. Okay, look, I gave you a bunch of stuff here. A bunch of stuff. Appreciate you all rolling with us as always. And I cannot stress this enough. You're getting 70% off your first month. That's less than a cup of coffee. And if it's not, you're drinking the wrong coffee, folks. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. Look, I told you this earlier, all right? BetMGM, we have all of these books here below for you. Links are below for you. Just wanted to show you that. Now, last thing, all right, just to remind you all out there. Earlier today, and I am not anti, but I had no choice. It was it or me. Earlier today, I took out the goalie stick, and I had to search. See this? All right. No joke. I got this from somebody here in Philadelphia, Jason Martinez. All right. He was doing a show and he just randomly brought this thing over to my house. Like why? Why would he give me a CCM goalie stick? I don't play hockey. I've never played hockey before in my life. He does. He's a goalie. He just gave this stick to me. He gave me this goalie stick. No idea why. And it's been sitting in my basement. And then that one day, all right, what did I get? I got this sucker out and I killed a snake. Just chopped it in half with this. So, all right, Ryan Licata and anybody else, you want to take advantage of a hot hand? I got a hot hand. The snake killer. All right, Jake the Snake is in the house. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to run Pete Alonso. Why not? The guy hit 5 home runs last night. He's probably due for another one tonight. Man, don't mess with me, man. I'm killing snakes out here. I just want to hit bets. That's all. 2 bets to sweat. Carlos Rodon. All right, under K prop. Also, we gave you the Mets-Yankees game under in that total. Here's our parlay, right? Braves at Red Sox over 9. Francisco Alvarez off the base path under a half bag. Oh, by the way, we even gave you 2 home runs. We even gave you a same game parlay. Let's look at the home runs on the way out. Just see if there's anything left that we may have missed. By the way, I am going to play this Seb Straka even money over our Manuel Grillo. Do not tell Ben Raza that. Home run, Corey Julks in the house. Oscar Colas in the house. And Show Me Suzuki. Wow, Suzuki off the board. Remember, he was a little bit lighter, but you can see. Keep going down here. Keep going down. Anybody laying 7-15 to keep Mike Tushman off the base path? There you go. Suzuki. Still EV. So we took Suzuki. Remember, we had that same game parlay, right? Whoops. God damn this damn thing. You know, it'd be so much easier if I knew what I was doing. But I don't. I have no idea. We took Suzuki. Oh, look at this. Mark Vientos in the house to hit a home run at plus 560. There you go. We just added another home run shot above Oscar Colas. Awesome stuff as always. Appreciate you being here. We will see you tomorrow, right? As we are all the time. Thumbs up, subscribe, all of that.